Welcome to DoorsTheory. In today's video, we're breaking down a question a lot of people have been asking. Did Figure actually die at the end of the minecart chase, or is there more going on than we think? Let's first break down what might be one of the most overlooked but important moments in the Foundation, the ending of the minecart chase with Figure. A lot of people have seen it, but not everyone's talking about what really happened there. And if you look closely, there's actually a lot to talk about. So once we beat the minecart chase, there's a cutscene where we're riding along the tracks and we turn around. And that's when we see Figure. He has not gave up. He's right behind us, sprinting full speed along the same track, trying to catch up, even though he's already failed to kill us 3 times before, going all the way back to the original doors. But this time is different. The track suddenly gets steep. It's not just a straight path. It drops sharply downhill. Then it curves upwards at the end, launching our minecart into the air. It's an insane moment. We go flying in the air and somehow barely make it across this massive gap. It's a miracle that we survive it. Then, when we look back, we see Figure try the same thing. He jumps across the gap, pushing off with everything he's got. But this time, it's not enough. He grabs the edge, holds for just a second, then slips and he falls. He drops down into this huge pit. Not a small drop, but deep. Really deep. Like so far down you can't even see where he lands. It's just darkness. Now here's where the theory kicks in. A lot of people just assume, oh, he's dead. But I don't think it's that simple. I will say what I believe is going on. There's what looks like a bridge just a bit down from the cliff edge, and some people think maybe he landed on it or grabbed it. But go back and look. If you slow it down, it really doesn't look like he makes contact with it in any real way. If anything, he flips right past it, which could mean he hit it with his body and it made things worse. That kind of impact could knock him unconscious, especially if he landed on his head. Now we already know Figure's tough. He's built to survive all kinds of stuff. But this fall, it's something else. You're not walking away from that without serious damage, even if you're Figure. So maybe he died. But what if he didn't? Let's talk about the water theory. At the very end of the game, there's that scene where we escape using a boat and we're suddenly in this huge ocean. The facility, the Foundation, is surrounded by water. So now the question is, did that water reach all the way down into the caves? Could it have leaked into the bottom of the pit? If that's true, then maybe when Figure fell, he didn't hit rock. Maybe he hit water. That doesn't guarantee survival, especially from that height, but it's a lot better than crashing into the ground. Even then, the way he flipped in the air makes it look like he lost all control, and if he hit the water sideways or on his head, he'd be messed up. Maybe not dead, but completely knocked out or barely surviving the fall. Then there's the idea of Figure being a main character. Think about it. Figure is one of the most iconic parts of the game. Would they really kill him off like that? No sound, no splash? No confirmation? It feels too quiet, too off, like it was done for a reason. And maybe the most important part is how he falls. When he lets go, it doesn't even look like he's trying to hold on. It's not like he's fighting to survive. It looks like he almost chooses to let go. Now this is my theory of why he did this. Figure was chasing us the entire time we were in the minecart, and running that much can be very tiring, especially that jump he did at the end. He had no more energy to try to push himself back up. He was just way too tired, so he couldn't hold on any longer than he did, so he fell. Also, a giant pipe seems like the most obvious way Figure could get back up. It's right there, massive, and kinda looks climbable if you're strong enough. But at the same time, we can't say for sure that it's the only path. There could be other ways out down there. Hidden tunnels, collapsed structures, and stuff we didn't get to see because the cutscene cuts off after he falls. But from what we do see, that pipe stands out the most. It's the only thing that really makes sense visually. And if Figure is going to return, that might be the way he does it. But the condition he's in makes the whole thing feel impossible, which is exactly why it's so interesting. If he shows up again later, something had to help him. Either that pipe wasn't as impossible as it looked, or he found a way none of us could have guessed. So is Figure dead? Maybe. But honestly, I don't think so. There's too much possibilities to him coming back. or at least surviving. Whether it was water or something else waiting at the bottom, his story doesn't feel finished. Not yet. Let me know what you think. Did Figure survive that fall? Did he land in water? Or is this where his story ends, for now? This was Doors Theory, where every door opens another question. See you next time.